that.
So when is it okay to be jealous then? Is it okay to be jealous, I guess?
I used to think it was a bad thing to be jealous because I felt like my pride was like entangled in it. Like I don't want you to feel like I'm jealous because I'm insecure or that my pride can't take it or something like that. Like that, but that was an immature mindset. But now I feel like you should be a little protective of your partner. Like you don't want them just out there you don't care. Like you want them to feel like, no, like you belong to me. We have something sacred. I want to keep that.
Right. I feel that though, because a situation happened where I don't feel like I'm a jealous person, but I was placed in a situation where he was on the elevator with somebody and I felt like the girl was too close. And I'm looking at the video like 4 or 5 times and I'm like, let me send this to my girls. Like, hold on now. And I'm like, how many inches apart are they in this?
It's still 6 feet. We still in,
It wasn't 6 feet.
It wasn't 6 feet. Oh.
And that's when the jealousy tapped in. And it tapped in hard. And I was like, and I went in. But he wasn't giving me, it wasn't the expected conversation. He was like, no, your feelings is valid. Like, you wasn't bugging. I was like, oh, I wasn't bugging? You really was that close? But what saved him is, it was the turnaround. So Shorty had the camera, right? In the video, she was just taking a video or whatever. And he's behind, they on the same elevator. He turns quick. I was like, oh, babe is good. Yeah. Because if he didn't turn,
he already knew.
We would have a different conversation.
A physical conversation.
So I think for me, I was like, dang, am I jealous? But it wasn't insecurities. Because I can tell a female that she's bad. Right. You know? So it's not insecurities. It was like, hold on now. What you doing? What you doing with the camera? Yeah. I didn't like that. And then that caused me to be jealous in that moment. But I was only jealous for a moment because of his reaction. Right. He was like, nah, you valid. I felt uncomfortable. Oh, you felt uncomfortable?
Right. So why you allowed it then? Why you allowed it then?
The aggression. The aggression kept coming. But that's what I'm saying. I'm concerned about when you are jealous, what are the actions behind that jealousy? So I think about that too. Because we could be jealous. True. Sometimes that happens.
It's a natural reaction.
Right. I'm jealous for like a second.
Right.
It's never anything where I'm like, oh, you can't go out or you can't hang out or you can't do this. Because that's where jealousy gets a little bit too much. When you're like, you going out with him, he's single. Or you going out with her, because my fiance has a lot of girlfriends, so but I don't get jealous. Like I said, at the beginning of the relationship, it was like whatever, because you don't really know. You getting to know someone, you don't know what their relationship was before. Right. You don't really know the level of because they could like you, and that's fine. But keep your distance. But it is what get a little jealous.
That's interesting. So. Did you feel like you have to get over that hump in the beginning with a lot of female friends?
No, because actually he brought me around a lot and they're cool.
Okay, so, good. See?
So yeah, I
will say connection.
That. It wasn't like, oh nah, you could stay home and I'm gonna go out. It was like I was out.
I feel like my younger self, my immature self, wouldn't be okay with that. Like I'm okay with Chris having, female friends. I'm fine with that, even to the point where I might not meet them because they're either like work related female friends or things like that. But younger self wouldn't have been cool with that. No. Like I feel like also your peers in high school or young adult, they encourage you to be jealous. It's like, oh girl, you gonna let him go?
Right, you just gonna let him do that? You gonna let him go to that party? Like,
don't do that. Don't hype me up. But it's like I don't know.
Friends be dragging it.
Yeah. Friends do.
That's true,
I like to just add a little. I just want to make sure like you cool with it. Like, I'm just going to double check. Like, so you cool with him going to the party and she gonna be there,
right?
Like if you good, I'm good. But I'm just saying, like.
But it's the question, Al.
No, I'm just making sure you good. Because if you not, we could pull up.
Right?
Like, I'm with you. We could pull up.
No, I love that.
But it's like if you cool with it and you all the way cool with it, then I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure everybody cool
until proven guilty.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
In a court of law.
Got you.
Right.